It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
What up, folks? The Friday evening Madden game.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Coffee a little harsh. I forgot we got a backup receiver in there.
Sprout in the air to start us off.
Let's find out what he got. Ooh, the backup went ham. The backup went ham. Man, my number 1 and 2 were gone.
The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away.
Maybe he shouldn't be a backup. Deion Broughton? Okay. Stroud threw that one under duress, too. I love it.
I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about. Yep. Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
That is not my kicker. I got to sub him out. That's my punter.
Right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
So Ricky Pearsall got hurt. That's my backup, or wide receiver 2. Or is he 3? He's 3. So that's why Broughton is in there as wide receiver 3. So I just have Mabry and Tank in there right now. I got to fix this as well. Oops.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Levis. And his first pass falls incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
To throw again on 2nd down, Levis. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It'll be a punt of 39 yards in the end. And it's going to be Texans football. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Receiver in motion, headed right. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Dumps it off to his running back. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. It is in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll, full speed from the start.
Man, I'm sitting here yapping on mute. Hate when I do that.
Now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Probably gonna come out and run it a little bit.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the
Thought he was
handoff.
putting back.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to build.
When you call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Back-to-back carries here.
I know better than that. Don't hit him when you engage because it triggers the
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
animation.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
It's a pickup of 11.
Should have kept my outside wide.
Easily add the yardage for a first, but he
Wide
was
setting.
for a lot more.
I pinched and that gave him the
Something that's
corner.
gonna be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Levis here on 1st down.
Oh shoot!
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Who got cooked on that?
Of staying in phase as a defender.
Joker was 15 yards away from him. That's the thing that be driving me crazy about man coverage. You got an X-Factor cornerback, 92, 93 overall, something like that. And you're getting cooked. Like, bro. Like, bro, what you own that you
No
getting
dice on
cooked?
that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Oh, you're running. I done just pass committed.
Levis out of the pistol.
Oh, come on, Sting.
Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch.
Was that Sting?
He breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Levis throwing again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
I couldn't even control him.
And the Texans will take over.
You should have just threw that underneath. His drag was wide open. Nobody on him.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. It's grabbed inside the 30.
I don't know what his safeties are doing. They were up there talking to each other.
The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans push their lead to 21-zip already. Reed now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now give left side.
Good shot.
Try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Levis now against the blitz. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the
That's
throw.
crazy
He
how
wanted to.
fast
You got to
they
give
get
a lot
in.
of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
I don't know what I'm supposed to have.
Man
right
in
now.
motion here.
I'll stay over here.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And
That's what I wanted to cover.
With a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, Levis. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
That one is incomplete.
Saw the corner right. I just didn't think I'd be able to get my shoulder square enough to throw that.
Deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Taking a shot for the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Tank Dell the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Running for the marker on second. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
That'll be complete to Burks. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans will have a first down.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they want them. They want them out in space where he can make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They send the tight end in motion left. On first down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun now for Levis. Complete out to the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's an early runaway. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
Man, shoot. I'm mute again. My bad. I think that's my first time seeing it say 16-second runoff.
Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. They'll run the counter.
Oh, the ball.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
He tried. That was a good punch out right there, though.
Come up on first and goal. On the play fake, it's Levis. Buying some time right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Man.
The Titans fighting back and shaving.
Tried to switch to whoever that was right there on him.
Well, Brock, you know this better than most.
Them jokers went after the play fake.
Be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Did a good job holding the edge there.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Second and 13.
Lord, have mercy.
Tough play for him. He took a shot on the release.
I double tapped the button, which I'm glad because I accidentally tapped it.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Isn't holding up. They're able to
Nothing doing.
And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Titans will enjoy some great field position on the short side of the field. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Levis setting to throw.
What the heck was that?
And he's got it.
Roll left, roll back right.
Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
What the what?
So sensational work
That was
by the
funky.
skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. And on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive.
Shoot, what happened?
They're out and set. First and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Gets this to Johnson. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he
almost tossed that one up on the slot fade, but I didn't like it.
That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Stroud to throw again on second.
Woo!
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him.
That's probably going to be an interception, too.
Sure altered the throw.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he flips the
Good stuff,
field
Brodden.
for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
There's a clean lane right there, too.
Where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Thought he could make that catch.
Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen.
I never ran this
adjustment and go get the next one.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing the receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. He has it on the QB sneak. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. And the QB keeps it on the sneak.
Bruh.
And then he stops him in his tracks. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
He'll throw it from his own end zone.
How in the world is a hard flat beat to the flats?
And they bring him
Did I call hard flat?
It's a gain of 12 there.
What?
And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Oh, invert hard flat. I called the wrong one. That's on me. God dang it.
Just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Levis now off the play fake. It's his running back. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Nice.
Running back screen.
Good play, buddy.
Salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Titans with a long ways to go for a score. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. They send a man in motion. Levis throwing again. Oh no, they get him yet
Good
again.
stuff.
And the Texans will take over as he records his
Good
first
stuff.
interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. throwing his frown. Hits him on the out route.
He does not have a spin move.
This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense in the hurry up here. Slot man motioned over. Thrown back, gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Oh, shoot. I was trying to hurry up the screen and pick something. I don't know what I picked.
Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Nah.
Back to the well again.
Come on. Push your way through.
Two before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another carry for it.
There we go.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down
He
the
tightened
middle
it
it's
up on me.
going.
I went 28-0, and he went 14-0 in the second quarter, so had to offset that some. Now he's +7 on the quarter still, but better than +14.
Return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Running back, motioning right. Back to throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception.
Good stuff, Petrie.
Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown.
Now we're even on the
This
quarter.
has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
Point after
I would have
up and
noticed. I
good
would have
by
tried to
Fairbairn.
run out the 2 seconds on the
And the
clock.
Texans continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Let Croft get him one.
So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
All right.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott,
Had to get the run game going. Pretty much did nothing but pass that half. Very little running. Maybe 4 or 5 carries.
From his own end zone, here we go.
Oh, shoot.
And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him
Opened up the
shy of the
doggone whole
35.
thing.
Always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
I like it.
And he
Who
cannot
was
shake
that,
the
92?
tackle along the line of scrimmage.
I like it, Middlebrooks.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First throw for the backup now.
Oh, he's gone.
The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Here he is on third and long. He's got it over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense up to the line fast. Here's the snap on fourth.
Ooh, he had the little wheel over there to the left.
Turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up.
A little cover
give
two
somebody
pocket
an
opened up.
opportunity to make a play.
They'll run here on first down. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's
That was
a run
terrible.
that can set up even more in the run game.
And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17.
Terrible blocking.
It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down.
Oh, shoot, it's third. God damn it. Anyway.
They give it to him again.
I hate that you can't see who the mic is whenever there's a blitzing icon.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Eberle's kick is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Reed now to kick this one away.
Turnover on downs. We'll take it. 3 points.
Chooses to bring this one out. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25.
Don't forget, I'm kicking with a safety, so
He's down shy of the 30.
need to stop switching off and run down there with the safety.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Has him on the quick hitter.
Yeah, catching him.
Down the left sideline he goes. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Okonkwo's pretty quick.
Take that play so
the way he
indicative of why
catches.
tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
To throw here on 1st down. That finds Burks complete. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, where it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick
Will
up enough
Anderson.
to move the chains.
Upfield pursuit. I love it.
1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives
Good
right
stuff.
as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't
Good
hang on through
stuff.
the contact. And now it's second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Again the throw now on 2nd and 10.
Oh, dang it.
Body and right side. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That was my man.
Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so
Good
far,
call, dude.
but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Kicking team on to try the PAT.
Okay.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season, and they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from the 41. Right up the gut. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
Toughen up, though. The middle. Keep going. Keep going. Keep.
First down, and they go right back to him.
Ah.
He's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now a give on the counter. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. It goes as a gain of 19 yards.
He's looking at square on that safety, and like the nickel took it.
Working underneath by the back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This throw is cut. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Texans football as we start the 4th, and they hold a commanding advantage here. Chance to move the
I need
chains
to
here on
read
3rd
that
and
play
4.
out. That was the right read. Just watching the replay.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2.
Didn't realize I was 4.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Everly's kick is good. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Reed now to kick this one away.
Not like she said, Beverly.
From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Try it one more time. Trying to see something.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
It's kind of wild to be in a dime 2-3, and he runs up the middle and barely gains 3 yards.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
With a wide look at that.
Running back sent in motion left. Looking for a
Oh,
target.
I was going back. I think he was throwing to the
He took a shot on the release, and it definitely
dude.
affected the throw.
That's
It's
exactly where I was
incomplete.
headed.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long.
Oh, that should
No
have been
look
a
on the
pick.
connection. It's incomplete. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a
Just fine.
fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a
chasing
good
clock.
enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Oh, shoot. I didn't realize he had picked. God dang it. I'm in
3rd down
coaching
pass
session.
didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Now looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown.
Stuff, James.
Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. He breaks the tackle, and he'll push this upfield and earn
Stuck in the wide because I thought he was running there.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more.
That was actually a good animation there because I took a false step inside.
It's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Back-to-back carries here.
And so I didn't get good leverage on the tackle.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And I ain't ran big nickel all game.
Put
That's
together
normally
runs
my
like
go-to.
that. I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball to go right over their head.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Trick Monday right there in the film room, front and center.
But if I didn't go right, he was going to go over there.
An opportunity to cut him down
Couldn't win for losing on that one.
Tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal.
Quick slant.
Now the shotgun give to Spears.
Yeah, I'm betting. I'm about to say, I better not let him swerve.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans putting up points in a game decided. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Here we go. Let's go. Under. Puppy.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he gets them what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Titans will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Back to throw, needing a first. He finds him beyond the marker. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the air now on 1st and 10. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down. They are throwing it again. Dump off caught by his back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. 2nd and 13. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Featuring bounds. Oh, what a play. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. From the red zone now. He's got it. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Titans keeping their offense on the field. Love it. They're trying for 2. They give it to the back of the zone read. And he's brought down for a loss. Well, he looks maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Texans come away with a road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.